Max Verstappen's Red Bull contract has an exit clause if he's outside the top 2 by the summer break, and spoiler alert, he is. This performance trigger acts as a legally binding panic button. The terms of his multi-year deal make it simple. If Max is 3rd or lower when the grid packs up at Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix, he has the legal right to walk away. This hard calendar deadline transforms abstract internet rumours into an immediate valid seat vacancy. Industry analysis indicates he must submit a formal written notice within 30 days of the summer break, triggering a buyout fee worth half his remaining annual salary. That single document would instantly put the grid's most coveted seat up for grabs, turning a quiet summer holiday into a total driver market meltdown. While Racing Bull's chief Laurent Mekies laughed off the exit chatter as an internal joke, Red Bull's actual board is sweating. Major shareholders, including Mark Mateschitz, are reportedly furious at the optics, demanding Max pledge his loyalty by October. The irony here is thicker than a Monaco yacht. This is, after all, the same team that famously axed Pierre Gasly mid-season in 2019 after 12 races and 63 points. Picture a satirical boardroom meeting. Max, you must show us absolute loyalty. Now excuse us while we sack this junior driver before his plane even lands. For years, Toto Wolff publicly begged Max to join Mercedes, but that fantasy is completely cooked. George Russell and Kimi Antonelli are locked in, and Mercedes is feeling incredibly smug about it. Wolff publicly declared he has zero interest in changing his lineup, leaving Verstappen with nowhere to sit. Picture Toto taking the call. "Ah, Max, darling, so glad you called. Yes, we have 2 lovely drivers already. Have you tried asking Haas?" The ultimate F1 transfer pipeline is officially blocked. There is simply no empty chair left to sell. The next rumour mill destination is McLaren, a scenario that starts as a meme and slowly morphs into a conspiracy theory. The real-world anchor for this chaos is Max's race engineer, Gianpiero Lambiase. With reports confirming GP is headed to McLaren by 2028, fans are already connecting the dots. Zak Brown played down the drama with his infamous banana peel quip, joking that even if Red Bull slips, Verstappen is still a 4-time champion. Publicly, McLaren claims they are happy with Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, insisting they have no need for a massive Max-sized disruption. But the internal driver politics make this a goldmine for internet trolls. Imagine this simulated paddock exchange. Zak Brown offers Max a lifetime supply of Freddo chocolates, while Lando and Oscar aggressively ignore his calls. It is an absurd, highly volatile concept, which is exactly why the internet refuses to let it go. We reach the absolute summit of silly season delusion. Scuderia Ferrari. Hamilton is already locked into Maranello until 2027, making a Max move pure, unadulterated fantasy. It makes zero logical sense, which is precisely why the internet is utterly obsessed with it. The real appeal here isn't trophies, it's the radioactive comedy of pairing Max's zero-tolerance, short-fused temperament with Ferrari's legendary strategy Circus. Picture the team radio during a rain-slicked Monaco Grand Prix. A calm Italian voice crackles through, "Okay, Max, we are thinking Plan F. Plan F, question?" The response is just 5 straight seconds of censored, high-decibel Dutch screaming. Cut to Charles Leclerc sitting in the adjacent garage, staring blankly into the camera and whispering, "First time?" It is a glorious, deeply chaotic fever dream that would break the paddock and destroy Verstappen's sanity, proving that when it comes to Formula One rumours, the least practical option is always the most viral. If Max actually pulls the trigger, Red Bull's garage immediately descends into absolute unmitigated panic. They aren't just losing a driver, they're losing their entire identity, leaving an empty seat that needs a warm body fast. The most logical heir is Isack Hadjar, their 2026 rookie signing who is practically sitting on the pit wall waiting for the call. But Formula One internet culture has other ideas. Cue the inevitable nostalgia-fueled screaming for Daniel Ricciardo. Yes, he is currently a Ford Global Ambassador who explicitly ruled out a Formula One return. But when has logic ever stopped the paddock from manifesting a Danny Ric comeback? But back in the actual paddock, The driver market moves with the speed of a hearse on wet mediums. Multi-million-dollar contracts have concrete windows, brutal budgets, and legal guardrails that do not care about your Twitter drafts. Existing deals lock up premium seats years in advance, meaning a Red Bull vacancy does not magically conjure a top-tier drive for Max out of thin air. No matter how loud the internet screams for a total grid reshuffle, corporate lawyers and cost caps will always kill the fun. Still, the meme cycle easily outlasts Babiat whatever boring reality the paperwork actually dictates. Max holds the ultimate contract detonator while Horner copes. Once this grid-wide domino effect triggers, we are all absolutely cooked. Subscribe for more chaotic F1 drama.